India players reach new heights in latest rankings update. Career high test ratings for a pair of Indian players on the latest rankings update as an Afghanistan spinner closes in on top spot for T20I bowlers. A trio of India players that starred during the recent victory over West Indies in the first test in Ahmedabad have been the big winners on the latest update to the ICC Men's Test Player Rankings. India cruised to an impressive innings and 140-run victory inside 3 days at Narendra Modi Stadium to give their ICC World Test Championship campaign a massive boost, and it was a host of their experienced stars that led the way during the triumph. Right-arm pacer Mohammad Siraj claimed 7 wickets across the 2 innings and was duly rewarded on the updated rankings for Test bowlers as he rose 3 spots to 12th overall and achieved a new career best rating in the process. Teammate Jasprit Bumrah maintains a healthy lead as the number 1 ranked Test bowler following 3 wickets from the same match against the West Indies, while left-arm spinner Kuldeep Yadav jumps 7 spots to equal 21st following 4 scalps in Ahmedabad. It's a similar story on the latest rankings for Test batters, with veteran all-rounder Ravindra Jadeja rising to a new career high rating and gaining 6 spots to move to 25th overall following his unbeaten century in the first Test against the West Indies. Right-hander KL Rahul also scored a century in that contest, and he gains 4 places to move to 35th overall on the list for Test batters, with England veteran Joe Root still holding a considerable lead at the top of this category. Jadeja also increases his advantage at the top of the list for Test all-rounders, with India teammate Washington Sundar almost joining his more experienced teammate inside the top 10 as he gains 4 spots to move to 11th overall. There was also plenty of change near the top of the latest T20I rankings this week following the completion of the series between Trans-Tasman rivals New Zealand and Australia. Australia skipper Mitch Marsh was in superb form throughout that series. The Aussies won 2-0 and the right-hander moved up 13 places to equal 10th overall on the list for T20I batters after he scored 197 runs from 3 hits while only being dismissed once. New Zealander Tim Robinson is also on the rise as he gains a whopping 58 places to move to equal 22nd on the list for T20I batters following his century in the first game against the Aussies, with Bangladesh's Saif Hassan up 17 spots to 18th, also making some ground following an unbeaten half-century in the final match of their series against Afghanistan. Afghanistan spinner Rashid Khan was in good form during that series and is the big mover up the rankings for T20I bowlers as he gains 6 places to move to 2nd overall behind Indian counterpart Varun Chakravarthi.
Teammates Noor Ahmad, up 8 spots to 17th, and Mujibur Rahman, up 6 places to 23rd, also make some ground, while Australia veteran Josh Hazlewood climbs 10 rungs to move to 13th following his 3 scalps against New Zealand.